could do it, you know. Take off, live in the woods.
They'd catch us.
Well, maybe not.
We wouldn't make it 5 miles.
It's pretty unique in and of itself. It's kind of its own type of movie.
A lot of the blockbusters in the last year or so haven't really been blockbusters, in my opinion. I was expecting something going to be really cool.
I think my favorite part was just the Hunger Games in general, kind of seeing what all of the kids went through and knowing that they're really young and, you know, they had to kill each other. That was kind of interesting.
I like the not so Twilight-y romance.
I liked how different it was, on how kind of out of the ordinary compared to almost everything else that's coming out nowadays is.
My favorite part was Woody Harrelson, just because I'm a fan. As far as the movie goes, storyline-wise, I enjoyed the action, you know, when they were actually on the grid, you know, running around killing each other.
The fact that it was really first person and it was really just kind of realistic. They didn't try to make it too spectacular, you know, and it ended up being as such because it was, you know, more realistic.
I think one of the big things they missed was how hungry everyone was in District 12, which was a big part of the books for me. So I think they missed that.
Karen, get whatever you do, don't let them starve.
Because it kind of skimmed over a lot of stuff in the books.
I was a little disappointed with the CG at the end, the dogs specifically. It's getting a little old.
In the movie, she gets the little pin from the lady in the market, but in the book, she gets it from one of her friends at school that she didn't know was a friend. And that friend plays a really big part in the book 2 and 3, so they completely cut her out of the movie.
Just because I'm fast, I probably would try and get at least one weapon and get the hell out of there and run away as fast as I can.
I'd probably run out into the woods first, play it safe, kind of get a layout of the land, and you know, develop my strategy on the go.
Try to run to the forest first and then come back for that later when I saw an opportunity to do so. But it's safe just to assume I'd be dead. Really?
I just can't afford to think like that.
I think because I read the book first and it stayed pretty true, I would say about a 7.
Probably a 7, because I like the mixture of the action and the romance into it, and how brave Katniss was portrayed in it. I definitely go women power. Totally okay with that.
Probably a 7.5, just because it's kind of hard to top some of my favorite movies from the 80s. And Woody Harrelson adds an extra 0.5 to it. I'm really looking forward to the next film, especially to see how Woody Harrelson plays in a bigger role, because he's more and more into it, and you see a lot more of his habits into it.
I think them going back in, and they did a lot of crazy stuff this time in the arena, and I think that's going to be exciting to see.
No, I'm not looking forward to the second movie at all. Threw me off guard at the very end. They left the hook for a second movie, and I'm just not impressed. Not enough so to go watch it a second time. I've been burned too many times. The second Batman film was not as good as the first Batman film, and when I say that, I refer to Batman Begins.
I think I'm looking most forward to them bringing Gale in more and kind of getting his background and what role he plays in Katniss's life.
I am. I heard the story in the second movie is kind of more crazy, so I'm interested in, you know, finding out where the storyline goes.
I just love that. Late